See the pictures. I'm first going to give you, these are real photos from Liberia. You're going to see the mentally retarded, how they are treated, how they are abused, neglected in Liberia. From there, you're going to see the blind people. You're going to see the little kids. And from there, you're going to see some of the material that we need. It's so simple. You can call 215-939-6764 if you have any question. So here, he is mentally retarded. He needs help. In Liberia, they put him on chain. They are abandoned, hungry, sick. They need help. In Liberia, in fact, when you're crazy, they call you, you have a curse on the family, is a disease on the family, is a bad name. You just see people with developmental disabilities struggling and suffering like this. You can see the blind men. They all have to get in the street to go and look for themselves. There is something in your closet. There is something you have God bless you with. You can see this older woman. We want to be able to take these people, put them somewhere, look at the little girl, and then take care of them and be able to assign somebody to work with them in the street so they can still live. We want to provide a full lifetime support to these people in Liberia. Both the mentally retarded, our blind people, and the little kids. So I'm asking you, please, look at your heart. These are real people from Liberia. Look in your closet. Look at your wallet. Take that money from there and give it to Tambasins Global Human Services. Support us so we can be able to, for the first time, be able to build homes for people with developmental disabilities in Liberia. So we can be able to provide help for them. It is good to do so. Identify yourself with us. It's good to do so. Look at the little boy. Small child like this have to be able to work this hard before he can eat. When can you talk about school? Do you have any baby toy, play toy for these kids? So they can move from this ground and be able to sit and play like your children. They are hungry. Can you find something? Look in your closet. Can you give $5, $2? $5 can feed these kids. Look in your closet. Do you have any play toy when you born a child? Do you have some of these baby material that you still have? Yes, please. Look at the materials you may have. If you have any of these materials, please. If you have pair of shoes, put them together, please. We need them. We need them all. We need them all. You can put them in the tied in plastic bags and call us, or you can deliver to us. We'll take it. Look on your yard. Look in your closet. Look under your closet. These shoe boxes. Do you have some of the shoes that you have not used? Do you have some of the clothes that you have not used? Do you have some underclothes that you have not used? Do you have some of them? In Liberia, you have them. Do you have some food? Many of us eat food and we throw them away. You don't have to throw it away. Give us some of those things. In Liberia, you have some old clothes. Don't trash them. The people you just saw, some of these clothes are good for them. So your trash is somebody's treasury. Any kind of food you have. In Liberia, if you have banana, you have cassava, you have food that you cook, we are going to be having a feeding center where we are going to be on a little level, be able to bring people and get them there and feed them, and they'll go on their own until we can be able to find place for them and buy the place for them and sit and feed them. So you can pack some of the materials like that, and they will be able to put it in the container. Once we get it in boxes, we'll roll them up. We'll hire people, call the shipping company, as you can see it here, and ship it. If you want to help us with shipping material, or if you're a shipping line, you want to donate to us in that way. If you do some shipping in Liberia, you are a Liberian, you do some shipping, or you're not Liberian, you have some shipping, you want to give that to us, to give that as your own contribution, we appreciate it. There are so many ways to give. There are so many ways to help. There is something. Buy them. Take empty cartons and put whatever you have. If it is old shoes, new clothes, you have us, give us a container, you want to give us a pallet, you want to give us a food, whatever God have laid on your hand to give, we appreciate it. We will take it. And before you know it, the people who have been abandoned in Liberia from 1847 to today will be able to have a decency of life. All we're about is we want to create decency of life for people in Liberia. They don't deserve to live the life they are living. It is not right. It is not fair. So whatever material you want to give, just make sure they are neat, they are clean. It does not have to be new. It could be new, fine. But just make sure that you pack them real good, and we even encourage you to write your name on it. When you write your name on the box like this, we are going to take the material. When you get to Liberia, when we are distributing it, we're going to call your name and say, look, the Tambasins Global Human Services have come to present this materials to you that was donated to us by Peter Brown, by Mary, by John Brown, by this church, by this organization, by this government, by this entity in Liberia or outside Liberia. We are going to do that. And we are going to be able to promote your name in most of our publications. Whatever you have, these are just to show you the various ways of packaging. You see, because when you give one attempt, somebody give one attempt, it's going to come together and become large. So from today, do not trash anything. You have old clothes, you have new clothes. Please give it to us. Give it to Tambasins Global Human Services. You can visit our website. The form is there. If you are not watching this video on the website, we'll pack it together like this, tight it very good, and ship them. We have one box like this, we'll ship it. We afford 2 boxes, we'll ship it. Every month, we want to be able to, as we meet at the church, whatever people can bring or they can mail to us, we want to be able to get it shipped to Liberia. So hopefully in the next 2 months or 3 months, you will realize that you will hear our activities in Liberia. You will see us in the street. If you also know somebody who have mental retardation or somebody who have family with mental retardation, whether they are in Sando or Grandeur or in Monrovia, tell them that the Tambasins family have gathered themselves together to reach out to your people. We need to know them. We want to identify ourselves with them. We want to be able to say, we do not have much, but here's the little we have. We have appealed to the international community, or we have appealed to Christians and Muslims and all good people, educators and students and children, and they are giving us these things. And here we come. We want to be able to dress the people with mental retardation and in the street. So when they see them, they can see that human being can change anything. We want to shower them, take them to hospital, dress them, put shoes on them. Do you want to be part of this group where you will come to load our container and show your hands? Come on, come and join us at the St. John Evangelical Lutheran Church. Let us come together, unite ourselves together, pull our stuff together, tell your communities, tell your neighborhood, reach out to your friends so that they all can join us, so we can be able to ship containers or put containers like this to Liberia, specifically to help the people with mental retardation, the blind people, and the little kids. Man, our older people, our elder people who are so old, they can't do nothing for themselves. We will be able to do that, and you can do it, and God will bless you because it is the right thing to do. All right, whatever you can do, join us. Call me right now. When we get the materials, we'll put our name on it. Okay, every bus will carry this name, Tambasins Global Human Services. It will appear there, and when we go to deliver, and your name will be there. All right, put it in barrel. Put everything in the barrel like this. If you have enough, they can get in the barrel. Barrels are everywhere for sale. Close it up very tight. As you can see, this is closed up very tight. All right, you close very tight. There are so many storage capacities you can find. This is one of the things that you can put. You find them in stores, even in dollar store, everywhere. You know, you can find them. Go to Kmart, whatever store you can find. Go to some store. Ask people, where can you find them? You find it like this, we put it in there, and we put it in the container like this, and we're able to ship it. And once we ship it, it will get to the port of Liberia. And hopefully, my charity have identified 3 areas that I would like to describe as humanitarian crisis. And these 3 areas have not received any significant support or service since the independence of that country for more than 165 years ago. The 3 areas of focus of Tambasin Global Human Services is to be able to cater to those aspects of life or the group of people in Liberia that have never received any lifetime support either from government or from any other entity. I'm talking about full-time support. So what are those three areas or groups of people that are in Liberia that have this humanitarian crisis need? Number one, I want to talk to you about people with mental retardation. In America, we refer to them as people with intellectual disability. In Liberia, actually, we refer to them as crazy people. So people with mental retardation are human beings created in the image of God, like you, like me. But in our country, Liberia, unlike other countries where you find people like here in the United States, where I live, are in fact work in the human services department, or in other words, I work with people with special needs. That is one of the names of attached to people who will help to fulfill their life. In Liberia, it is not there. So these people are left to fetch for themselves. You are going to be seeing through some photos yourself. You can watch them. So our family charity is established to focus on those abandoned areas of life in Liberia. And so we are reaching out to you as a family so that you can support us, sponsor us, invest in us, donate to us, so we can be able to support the three segments of life in Liberia. And so those three areas are people with mental retardation, they have no support, the blind people in Liberia, completely blind, and then you have people with mental health, and children who have no means. Many of them have no parents. Many of them, their parents were killed in the war. Some of them, their parents died. And so this is what the Tamba Sins Global Human Services is about. And so we are reaching out to you so that you can support us to be able to build homes, provide food, shelter, and clothing for people with mental retardation in the Republic of Liberia, to be able to give support and help to the blind people in Liberia, to be able to help the little ones, the kids. They need help